Have you heard? There's been another dragon attack. Kynesgrove this time.
I don't think you were followed. Come on, I have a plan.
Oh, there once was a hero named Ragnar the Red who came riding to Whiterun from old Rorikstead. A braggart did swagger and brandish his blade as he told of bold battles and gold he had made.
We got rooms and food.
But
Drink too. I cook.
Ragnar the
Ain't
Red
much
when he
else to
met
tell.
the shield maiden Matilda who said, "Oh, you talk and you lie and you drink all our mead. Now I think it's high time that you lie down and bleed." And so then came clashing and slashing of steel as the Matilda jumped in full of zeal. And the braggart named Ragnar was boastful no more.
Hey, watch it!
When his ugly red head rolled around on the floor.
I figured out how we're going to get you into the Thalmor embassy. So that's your plan, huh? Even if you could survive, by the time you got inside, whatever documents they had would be long gone. We're there for information, remember? Trust me, I've been doing this for a long time. My way is better. The Thalmor ambassador, Elenwen, regularly throws parties where the rich and connected cozy up to the Thalmor. I can get you into one of those parties. Once you're inside the embassy, you can get away and find Elenwen's secret files. I have a contact inside the embassy. He's not up for this kind of high-risk mission, but he can help you. His name is Malborn. Wood Elf. Plenty of reason to hate the Thalmor. You can trust him. I'll get word for him to meet you in solitude at the Winking Skeever. You know it? While you're doing that, I'll work on getting you an invitation to Elenwen's little party. Meet me at the Solitude stables after you've arranged things with Malborn. Any questions?
We'll drive out the storm cloaks and restore what we own. With our blood and our steel.
That's when the fun starts. You'll have to slip away from the party without raising the alarm. Then you'll need to find Elenwen's office and search her files. Malborn should be able to point you in the right direction. Sounds good. Be careful.
We're the children of Skyrim, and we fight all our lives. And when Sovngarde beckons, every one of us dies.
May the gods watch over your
But
battles,
this
friend.
land is ours, and we'll see it wiped clean of the scourge that has sullied our hopes and our
Whatever you need.
dreams.
Buy Ysmir if it's simple and strong. I can forge it.
Need a ride? Where do you want to go? Climb and back, and we'll be off. First time to Solitude? Beautiful old city. Capital of Skyrim, but I'm sure you already...
If you've come to Solitude to join the Legion, speak to Rika. If not, just keep your nose clean while you're here, or you'll end up like Rogvir. You're just in time to say hello to Rogvir. He's the sorry bastard who's going to be executed. A gate guard who let Ulfric Stormcloak escape the city after he killed the High King.
They can't hurt Uncle Rogvir. Tell them he didn't do it.
Positions.
Svar, you need to go home. Go home and stay there until your mother comes.
Get on with it!
Traitor!
You betrayed us! You should tell her that her uncle is scum that betrayed his High King. Best she know now, Advar.
You're all heart, Vivian.
Rogvir, you helped Ulfric Stormcloak escape the city after he murdered High King Torrig. By opening that gate for Ulfric, you betrayed the people of Solitude.
He doesn't deserve to speak! There was no murder. Ulfric challenged Torrig. He beat the High King in fair combat. Such is our way. Such is the ancient custom of Skyrim and all Nords. Boo! On this day, I go to Solengard.
Some gate guard you were!
A man opens a gate and they cut his head off? Doesn't seem right to me.
Good riddance to bad
A traitor right up to the end.
Need something? Really? You're who she picked? I hope she knows what she's doing. Here's the deal. I can smuggle some equipment into the embassy for you. Don't plan on bringing anything else in with you. The Thalmor takes security very seriously. Give me what you can't live without, and I'll make sure to get it into the embassy. The rest is up to you.
Good cheer means a full till. You know, I had to retire and leave you to run the ski resort.
Okay, I'll get this inside the embassy for you. I've got to go. I'll find you at the party. Don't worry.
I don't know, Father. There's a whole world out there I want to see.
Your job is to get into the party without being fingered as a spy. I'll
smart
take
as
care
you.
of the rest. Don't be a silly girl. Running a bar is no job for a young lady.
Oh, brother.
That's it. I'm not retiring, ever. End of discussion.
Hey, the way you walk around at home is your own business. When you're at home.
Have you given Malborn the gear you want to smuggle into the embassy? Good. But the only way you're going to get past the guards is if they really believe you're an invited guest. Which means you need to look the part and not be armed to the teeth. Here, put this on. When you're ready, I'll keep the rest of your gear safe until you get back. You'll only have what Malborn smuggled in for you, plus whatever you can pick up inside. You can't go to a party at the Thalmor Embassy dressed like that. I guess that will have to do. You should pass for a real guest, at least until you open your mouth. Ready to board the carriage to the embassy? Don't worry, it will all be... Just make sure you get back out of there alive with the information we need. Good luck.
Ah, a fellow latecomer to Eleanor's little soiree. And arriving by carriage, no less. I salute you, sir. My lateness is due more to getting lost on the way up this god's-forsaken mountain than to any desire to actually arrive late. I prefer to arrive early, often the day before the party, so as not to miss out on any of the drinking.
Welcome to the Thalmor Embassy. Your invitation, please. Thank you, sir. Go right in.
Now then, here's my invitation. I don't have a poison dagger strapped to my thigh, etc., etc.
The Thalmor Embassy.
I'm just
welcomes
doing my
you.
duties.
Welcome. I don't believe we've met. I am Elenwen, the Thalmor ambassador to Skyrim. And you are? Ah, yes. I remember your name from the guest list. Please, tell me more about yourself. What brings you to this... to Skyrim? What is it, Malborn?
It's just that we've run out of the Alto wine.
Something interesting.
Do I have your permission to uncork the...
Of course. I've told you before not to bother me with such trifling.
They've been traveling around the whole of Skyrim peddling their wares.
My apologies. We'll have to get better acquainted later. Please, enjoy yourself.
What can I get for you? You made it in. Good. As soon as you distract the guards, I'll open this door and we can get you on your way. Let's hope we both live through this day. Here you go, sir. The finest Colovian brandy. Is there anything else I can get for you?
Nobody to hunt down the bandits.
We seem to have run out of Colovian brandy. I'll check in the wine cellar for more when I get a moment.
Myself. Been some time. I've had some news from elsewhere in Skyrim. What have you heard?
Have you visited Rorikstead lately? No matter how harsh the winter, the crops that grow there never falter. Even when every other farm in the hold is barely scraping by, the harvest at Rorikstead is always bountiful. Is it good fortune? The blessings of the divines? Who knows?
The Grey Quarter in Windhelm
I
is a little
trust
better
that
than
this
a
is
slum.
just the
What can I
beginning
get
of
for
a
you?
long
I'm sorry, but I think you've had enough for the moment. See ya.
I don't recall seeing you at one of these before, and I know everyone who's anyone in Skyrim. To maintain relationships. By the way, I don't know who you are, but unless you want me to blow your cover, I'd advise that you avoid me for the rest of the party. We have a relationship of mutual respect. I care little about the politics and rivalries between the Thalmor and the Well, there
I hope
might
you're
be
enjoying
nothing
yourself.
to it. But I've heard that the feud between the Grey Manes and the Battleborns in Whiterun...
There are words spoken and words unspoken. Beware these Thalmor. for they are adept in both languages.
Until next time.
Fair faces and fine food are well and good, but honesty is rarely so pleasing.
Very much so, and thank you for asking.
There are words spoken and words unspoken. For this reason, I avoid them when I can.
The Great
May wisdom light
Elenwen always throws quite a party. I never miss one if I can help it. But not every Nord is obsessed with strength, honor, and skill at arms. A rare few are born with a gift for making money. My investments are my strength, and my wealth is my weapon. As for honor, well, there are some luxuries even I can't afford. You must be new to Skyrim, or you'd already know who I am. I have a stake in most anything of importance in Solitude. I feel that it's time to put aside the grievances of the past and let peace and prosperity flourish between the Empire and the Aldmeri Dominion. I try to do my little part. Besides, just between you and me, it's making me pots of money. Very well, then. There's a likely
What does a
looking
fellow
filly
need to do to
who
get a
is an
drink
elf.
around here?
You there, serving girl.
Ah, the one generous soul amongst a gathering of pinch pennies and lick spittles.
That's not what I mean.
If there's anything I can ever do for you, do not hesitate
I
to
like
call
what
upon
I see,
me.
my dear. And believe me, I don't say that to everyone.
Wonderful. I can begin to repay your generosity immediately. Say on, friend.
Was there anything else I could
Is
do?
that all? My friend, you've come to the right person. You could say that causing a scene is somewhat of a specialty of mine. Stand back and behold my handiwork. Attention, everyone. Could I have your attention, please? I have an announcement to make. I propose a toast to Elenwen.
Let's go, before anyone notices us.
I speak figuratively, of course. Nothing could be more unlikely than that someone would actually want her in their bed. Although, most of you are already in bed with her. But again, I speak figuratively,
So far, so good.
of course.
Let's hope nobody saw us slip out.
Fine, fine.
We need to
Get
pass
your
through the
hands
kitchen.
off me.
Your gear
I'll
is hidden
get
in the
good
larder.
right now.
Just stay close and let me do any talking. Got it? Follow me.
Someone bring me a drink, quick.
Who comes, Malvern? You know I don't like strange smells in my kitchen.
A guest feeling ill. Leave the poor wretch be.
A guest? In the kitchens? You know this is against the rules.
Rules, is it, Savani? I didn't realize that eating moon sugar was permitted. Perhaps I should ask the ambassador.
Get out of here. I saw nothing.
Your gear is in that chest. I'll lock the door behind you. Don't screw this up. Come on. If someone misses me at the party,
Go,
we're both
out,
dead.
before I change my mind.
Did
Good
you
luck.
see those robes
You're on
marching
your
this
own.
morning?
Did you hear something?
Who are they with?
What was
More
that?
of the emissaries treating you.
Another fight!
Death is the only... Out of your misery! You're dead!
but a dog! I am your master, your miserable life! I'll see you burn! I need that money. I earned it. I have my own expenses, you know.
Silence! Do not presume, Gisser. You are most useful, but do not presume. We have other informants who are less offensive.
But no one else. Take your
Never should have come here.
had enough of you.
I told you. I don't know anything else about it. What? Who? What do you want then? Yeah, sure. Okay. Come on, this way. I've seen the guards use it to get rid of bodies. It must lead somewhere. They grabbed me in Riften. They seem to think I know something. They just kept asking me the same damn questions. I damn well hope so. If it helps you twist them up, I'm glad to help. They're after some old guy named Esbern. Something to do with dragons. I gathered it from listening to them talk when they thought I was out. I've seen a guy in Riften who they seem to think is him. Not much to go on. I don't even know where he lives or his name, but they seem pretty excited about it. That's it. Now, let's get out of here. Whatever you want. But let's go, now.
Good enough, are you? It's not. Elven supremacy is the only truth. Listen up, spy. You're trapped. And
You're mine. Enough of this!
Got it? That's your back. Mercy!
You win.
I quit. I'll see you burn.
Now the Thalmor will be hunting me for the rest of my life. I hope it was worth it.
What could it mean? The return of the Dragonborn? And who among us could possibly hold that honor? And such power? God might get nervous. A man approaches with his weapon drawn.
Stupid dog.
You're new around here, so I'll go easy on you. But don't get on my bad side.
You made it out alive, at least. Your gear's safe in my room, as promised. Did you learn anything useful? Really? That seems hard to believe. You're sure about that? Esbern? He's alive? I thought the Thalmor must have got him years ago. That crazy old man. Figures the Thalmor would be on his trail, though, if they were trying to find out what's going on with the dragons. You mean aside from wanting to kill every blade they can lay their hands on? Esbern was one of the Blade's archivists, back before the Thalmor smashed us during the Great War. He knew everything about the ancient dragon lore of the Blades. Obsessed with it, really. Nobody paid much attention back then. I guess he wasn't as crazy as we all thought. Riften, eh? Probably down in the Ratway, then. It's where I'd go. You'd better get to Riften. Talk to Brynjolf. He's well-connected. A good starting point, at least. Oh, and when you find Esbern, if you think I'm paranoid, you may have some trouble getting him to trust you. Just ask him where he was on the 30th of Frostfall. You'll know what it means. The Thalmor happened. They've been hunting down every blade they can find for the past 30 years. Thanks to the White Gold Concordat, they've been able to operate throughout the Empire with impunity. The Great War. Only 30 years passed and already ancient history to most people. Seems to me like it just ended. It's never really ended for me. But to answer your question, the White Gold Concordat was the fancy name they put on the peace treaty between the Empire and the Thalmor. It ended the war and saved the Empire to fight another day. Also trampled on the sacred name of Talos, and gave the Thalmor free rein to stamp out Talos worship throughout the Empire.